Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your week ahead reading for the week of May 15th to the 21st. Let's dive into it. So your rune this week is weird, and this is the blank rune. There's nothing on it. This is a modern edition. It was not in the original Futharks, and it's really a rune that says whatever's going to happen this week for you is predestined, and there's kind of an element to it that you may not be able to comprehend right now as you're watching this video. Okay, so it's a big old mystery, all right? I think that right now is a really critical week for you, and like I said, you're just not going to be able to fully comprehend what happens this week until after it happens. And right now you're in a very predestined place in your life. Now, the fairy oracle that came out for you is lighting the way. This is a beautiful card. We see here a fairy at the top of a mountain holding the light for others to climb the path up to her. This is a really big confirmation, Cancer, that you are a light worker. If you are watching this, you are on the path of your own healing and growth. You are on the path of your own advancement in life. And as you become a better person and heal, you light the way for other people. As you overcome a specific challenge in your life, the vibration that you radiate, the advice that you give, telling your story, that lights the way for other people with similar issues to you to heal from their path as well. And so as a light worker, it is really important for you to continuously heal, grow, and evolve throughout your entire lifetime. That is your life purpose. And apparently this week, there's going to be some type of situation going down or something that you're already involved with that is a growing experience for you to level up and ascend. And as you do so, you will light the way for others. So that is really beautiful. An additional message to this card is to look to source, universe, or higher beings of light, such as angels, as your guide here. You're going to be given so many signs, synchronicities to light you along the way. So for example, let's just say you're going to have a difficult conversation today. You might have some random things come up on social media or have some random advice from people around you that will actually be what you need to hear in order to have that conversation later. Does that make sense? So it's like everything's really divinely timed for you right now, and there are higher beings guiding your path this week, because what you're moving through at this time, the challenges you are overcoming at this time, is quite greater than yourself and kind of predestined for you to overcome, so that you can light the way for others. So really stunning. We have courage coming out. Yeah, you're gonna need a lot of bravery this week with whatever's happening. We're gonna get more details, by the way. This says divine courage is not absence of fear, but it's a nudge that says keep going, do it, don't worry, all will be well. You have to get quiet enough to hear it. Dear Divine, may I feel your courage and your will. This is exciting. It's kind of a mystery, so I'm really excited for the tarot portion of this reading. So let's dive into it. I really want to know what this predestined thing is for you. If the universe wants to give us, some insights, that would be cool. Give us some preparation for this week ahead, Spirit. What is in store for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the week of May 15th to the 21st? We'll be pulling 9 cards out, 3 rows of 3, and we're just making room for Spirit to tell the story of this week and what you will be going through. So your first card out is the 9 of Wands in reversed. So this card is showing me kind of self-protection. Okay, I wonder if you're in a situation with a person, an organization, something where you really had to work hard to get to where you're at emotionally, or you had to work hard to kind of just be where you're at, and you're feeling a little bit, not defensive, but like you don't want anyone or anything to come in and ruin the peace that you have been building for yourself. But with this card in reverse, I wonder if you're in a particularly delicate situation this week where there is someone or something coming through that may be particularly like triggering for you, or it could have a lot of potential to trigger you and set you off of this path of healing and growth that you have been involved with. Really interesting stuff. It just feels to me like you've been doing so much inner healing work and growth on your own path, and something or someone may be coming up, and their energy or what they are in your life may kind of make you feel like all of that hard work you've done, I don't want to say it's at danger, but like you just don't want to go down a slippery slope. All right. Second card out this week is the King of Coins upright. So I am kind of seeing this as your energy, although it could be someone in your life as well. This is someone who has worked really hard to get to where they're at in life, and they're very generous with their time, their resources, their advice. King of Coins could also be an earth sign. They don't have to be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be like a fatherly figure in your life, or even a motherly figure in your life. This could be a therapist. This could be a friend. This could be a partner. This is just someone who is really generous with you, who wants to see you succeed. And they're truly someone who is going to be long-term in your life. And this isn't someone who it's like you're questioning if they're long-term in your life. It's like they are family to me. They are absolutely here for me, good for me. This is a long-term thing. And it may not even be a person for some of you. This could also be like a project, an idea, a career path. Like this is going nowhere. Like I'm not getting rid of this thing. Okay? But it's really going to help support you this week. So stay grounded is another thing that I want to say to you. There's something about like precariousness going on here. Like there's an unknown element kind of being thrown your way. You may already know what it is, but it's just like the energy of it is kind of like, I don't know where this is going to go. It's kind of up in the air, like precarious. We have the Magician. You're creating your reality. That's another message of the blank rune weird. It's saying that the strings of destiny, the tapestry of life, is actively being sewn together, actively being weaved rather, this week for you, and you are a powerful co-creator of your reality. So this is really saying that your free will is going to be extremely important this week. So be very careful about what you say, what words you take, what actions you take, because they are like going to completely alter your future path. All right, this is the butterfly effect. Every time that you make a decision, it alters your reality and it alters your future path. There's not one specific destined future path for anyone. There are an infinite amount of future paths, and every decision that you make aligns you to one of those future paths, okay? So with the Magician card, we do see you hopping timelines, hopping dimensions this week through your decisions and through your will and your free will, okay? So fourth card out is the Emperor in reversed, right underneath that Nine of Wands in reverse. There's something here that's not yet stable, okay? Whenever the Emperor comes out in reversed in readings, it kind of gives me a my way or the highway, toxic masculinity type of energy, and it doesn't have to be a man giving this, but I do wonder if there is an influence in your life that is kind of refusing to see your side of things, or like they have one idea in their head about what they want something to look like, and they're not really taking in other people's perspectives. So that can be a little bit agitating for you, and that could be one of the precarious elements of this week. All right, center of the spread is the Star in reversed, y'all. Pay attention to the signs around you. Really important, okay? Connect with your spirit guides this week, straight up. This is a card of mediumship. It's a card of hearing, seeing the signs all around you, and then bringing it down into your physical reality. This is also talking about manifesting a dream into your reality. But when this is in reverse, it's saying you need to have the confidence and the will to manifest that into reality. And with this card in reversed, I feel like your confidence can use some work this week, okay? So listen to some affirmations every day is something I would recommend. And I don't want to say there's a danger of you giving up on a plan or giving up on a dream, but there's something there about that. This could also represent something that you wanted to manifest, but it did not work out the way that you wanted. And so that may be having you question your own intuition, or have you questioning your own self-confidence, because you really thought this thing was going to work out. It didn't end up doing it. And maybe it is coming back around and shaking things up for you. And you're like, does it have potential to manifest this time around? Or like, I don't know, I'm seeing questions like that. Sixth card out, we have the Three of Swords, endings and heartbreak, right next to that Star card in reversed. Fascinating stuff, y'all. Really fascinating. Like, I need to see the other cards before I start talking about this. Okay, seventh card is the Eight of Wands, or Eight of Cups reversed. Okay, walking away. There is definitely like... This card upright is showing that something just isn't for you. It's not compatible for you. Probably because it like refuses to see things through other people's perspective, or like it refuses to change, to adapt to your energy, you know? And it's not like going to allow itself to work with you or to be compatible with you. And when this card comes out in reversed, it kind of says like, look, your intuition, the moon, the spirit of the moon is telling you like it's time to like go this direction, in a new direction, in the direction of your growth, okay? Like we said in the beginning. But in reversed, there's a hesitation there, because that might be something that's a little bit heartbreaking for you, or like, you know, with all endings, there might be a period of mourning. We also have the Six of Pentacles coming out. And your final card is the Chariot. Beautiful. So we actually do end off on a high note with your card. This is representing Cancer. So, the energy is so strange this week, guys, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venuses. Like, there is an energy here of getting paid for the work that you're doing and receiving all of the love, all the time, all the energy, all the efforts that you give to someone else. They're actually returning it. Also, I'm seeing a generous gift, or like an increase of money. If you have like a business, you might be getting someone to purchase something from you. That's big. I don't know. There's something here about receiving help from the universe this week, receiving offers, receiving gifts that will help you along your journey. It could even be like really good advice from someone who is honestly has more wisdom than you. And that's this King of Pentacles here. There's someone here in your life this week that has more wisdom than you, and they are acting as an in-person spirit guide. They're like, it's like your spirit guides are channeling messages through them or through this person. You don't have to know them in person. This could be like a podcaster, an author. It could be anyone, or it could be someone you know in person, a therapist, a friend, a family member. I am seeing someone giving you the advice that you need, the materials you need, or something that you need to continue going after your dreams and to get the respect, the love, the prosperity that you deserve. Like, the universe is giving you the tools to manifest this dream, this prosperity for you. But while all of that is happening, we also see kind of like dealing with some type of heartache that is associated from the past. You know, something has ended, something has betrayed, or something like didn't work out, and there's still some like energy there from that, which may be clouding your mind at this time. And then we also have this Emperor coming in reversed, with the Eight of Cups reversed, with the Nine of Wands reversed. This is all in one row, so I feel like this is all one situation. And we're seeing here like an unwillingness. I don't know, I wonder if someone in your life, like it's almost like their heart's a little bit closed off, and because of that, like they refuse to adapt, they refuse to kind of compromise and work with other people, and there's really nothing you can do here except for like go in your own direction. I wonder if that is this heartbreak energy that we see over here. I don't know. We see you definitely feeling guided to walk away, to move on from something, someone, but that doesn't change the fact that the energy of this is still heavy on your mind. You know, I'm seeing this message here of like, maybe this won't work. Maybe, you know, this new beginning won't work. And I'm almost seeing like you're kind of not refusing, but like you're having a hard time listening to your intuition and your spirit guides when they say that to you. And that's another message of weird, like the inability to listen to the messages from a reading. When this comes out as the only rune, which it is, sometimes it represents don't even do the reading because you're not going to listen to the messages anyways. And I am seeing a lot of cards here saying that you're not going to be able to change this person or this situation, but you're like kind of refusing to listen to that. And you're still like waiting for change, waiting for an apology, waiting for things to get better, and trying to surround yourself with the best resources, the best people to make this thing work. I'm not going to say, like, here's the thing. This is a predestined week. I can't tell you what's going to happen here. I really can't. But we do see at the end of the week, you will feel a sense of finally moving forward, finally moving on with this and making the change that needed to happen. Now, whether that change is walking away from someone or something, or walking with someone or something, which can be predicted with the two horses moving in the same direction, I don't know. Okay, it could be walking away or walking on from the situation with or without someone. You know, either way, the train's moving forward. Your life is continuing to elevate and evolve, and you're continuing to co-create your reality and go after your dreams and level up as a person. And if other people cannot meet you where you're at and meet your standards and match your energy of give and take, you know, then you're gonna move on without them. Now, if they decide they can do that and they finally start giving you the love, the respect, the money, whatever it is that you deserve, then you can move forward with this thing, this situation, this person in your life. So either way, this week you're moving on, which is wonderful. So thank you guys for joining me. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you for the next reading. Bye-bye.